What's up, guys? This is Micah with Brain Trainer, episode 2. I'm so excited for this one. This one's going to be a little bit different than the first one. It's going to be definitely in the sense of nutrition and exercise, but we're going to have a little bit more fun with it. All right, so I'm going to jump right into this. Level 1 to 100. Where did you start? So, starting back fresh in the gym, or starting in the gym for the very first time. It is so important to take steps to go and build your body in increments, little segments at a time. Slowly work your way up to what it is that you are wanting to create. Also, in that mindset, also be very clear when you go into the gym what it is you want to do. Don't go in and just go, well, I'm just going to, I'm not 100% sure. I just bought a gym membership because I want to lose weight. Okay? That happens a lot. And that's those New Year's resolution people. They're like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to lose 20 pounds, and they create this mindset that like that's the only goal that they have is 20 pounds. I don't care how it happens. They just do it. Okay, 20 pounds. All right, cool. However long that takes. And they're like, well, they say, it should only take me about a month. I've done it. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, awesome, great. But what is that going to require of you? How is that going to look each day? How rigorous are you going to be, and how dedicated are you going to be to your new nutrition plan and your workout patterns? So the level 1 to 100, a lot of us athletes are still, even to this point, building up to that top level exercise, because we are also in development as well too. So I'm going to give you a little scenario. Brand new, man or woman, walk into the gym, you see everybody pumping iron, running hard on the treadmill, doing the row machine. They're doing all kinds of crazy workouts. They're just intense. They've been there for several hours, and you want to do exactly what they're doing. I want to look like that. Okay, that's okay to have that mindset. Like, ooh, that person looks fit. That person looks like they take care of themselves. I want to do that. So then what happens is those newcomers, those new exercise enthusiasts, people who want to change their lifestyle, their body, they go start mirror imaging somebody who's been doing it for a long time, or at least a couple years longer than they have. Maybe they started fresh, and maybe that's what got them in the last couple of years. So what I'm saying in that is that they could be up at a level 20, level 30, level 40, level 50, whatever it is, right? And the newcomer, the new person coming in, will come in and start mirror imaging. They're like, oh, okay, they'll watch and be like, okay, so he's got 3 plates. I'm a pretty beefy guy. I take pride in my size and where I'm at for my personal self. So I'm like, oh, 3 plates for a bench press? Yeah, he only did it 10 times. I could probably just do that maybe 4 or 5 times. And I get up underneath there, and I may be able to take that bar off, and I cannot move it. Okay? You push, you strain, you overexert yourself, you hurt yourself. And then it becomes a mental thing where you're telling yourself like, oh God, maybe I can't do this. And then there goes the mindset hack right there. You end up building this level of negativity in your brand new January workout resolution of changing your lifestyle and your body and everything. And you go, well, if I can't do what that person did, and I feel like I'm pretty close to that person, then maybe I can't do it at all. And it happens. I see it all the time. I see people go in. That's why it's called a New Year's resolution bug. You get it. You're in there for about a month and a half, maybe 3 months tops, and then boom, you're gone because you didn't achieve what it is you were setting out to do. The reason why that happens is because even myself, I've done it before in the past, is that you're not clear on what it is you're going in there for. If your mindset is only I'm losing weight, then you're in there for the wrong problem. We're in there for the wrong reason. So I've watched people go in and do that and maybe pull that bench press off and do maybe a rep or 2, but then again, they strain themselves. They overexert themselves in the wrong way. They didn't lock in their air. They didn't keep their hips locked in tight. Their elbows were too high. Their elbows were too high. They weren't down underneath the bar. Their hands, their wrists hurt, right? So don't start at 100. Start in the developmental stage. Balance, stability, core flexibility, strength, endurance, and then build up to that power later on. That is a development that all of us athletes and all of us exercise enthusiasts, we go through. We get to go through that because your life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I'm sorry, but a great way to be a sprinter in the bodybuilding world is, doing things that are unhealthy for yourself. Taking supplementals that will not serve you. They will serve you for the time, but take those supplements away, and guess what? You're nothing without them. Your muscle deflates, your mindset changes, your strengths go down, what you built up went deflated. It doesn't work. Okay? It can work for a time frame. That's why it's a temporary fix. But you build up slowly from level 1 and take some time to get there, and you're willing to take that time, you can create whatever you want. You can create a body style, whatever you want. There's a lot of stuff out there talking about there's people who, you've got the different body styles, you've got the different supplements out there, you've got all these things that people are saying like, oh, don't take supplements, they're bad for you. It's like, look, listen, natural, organic, healthy greens, good or bad? What do you think? I like it. Okay? All right? Olive leaf. Okay? Anybody have any idea what that does? No, probably most people don't have any idea what that does, right? ZMA, anybody got an idea what that is? No, it's like, oh, no. But if somebody recommends it, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll take it just for the hell of it, right? Omega-3 fatty acids, anybody have an idea what that? I do. Do you? Probably not, but somebody recommended to you and you're like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and take it. IGS spray, anybody have an idea what that does? No, probably not. But you know what? Since you went into a store and somebody said, hey, take this, this, and this to get here, you're just going to go ahead and just buy hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of supplements and try it out and have no idea what it's for. What it's going to do to truly serve you to get to your result. So, go back to square one. Okay? Start changing up a little bit of your nutrition. Make little incremental changes. Just like a watch. Has tons of cogs, tons of gears. If the watch stops working, you don't replace every single gear all at once. One at a time. See if that's the problem. Nope. One at a time. See if that's the problem. Small incremental changes. Because if you start at 100 and you injure, you hurt, it is so detrimental to your actual prolonged and sustainable growth. I mean that. Because I've watched people go in and get in there and start lifting super heavy and they're sore and they're not feeling right and they're working really hard. 5 years later, they look exactly the same. Nothing's changed. So then I get those athletes, or I get those people who are in that, and I take them all the way back to square one, and they're like, well, I've already done this type of stuff. I'm like, well, you're stuck in a mindset of a lot of injury. Your body hurts, okay? Let's go into recovery mode first. Let's go into building up slowly. I'll put them into small stability exercises. Put them on a BOSU ball. Take a stability ball, hand it to them. See if they can balance on one foot for 15 seconds while I'm pushing on their shoulders just slightly side to side. Most of them fall over. Okay, if you are at here and you've had a lot of problems and you're not getting your results, it's really hard to start back fresh because your mindset is stuck here. It's intensity. It's like, I got to work hard. This is the only way that I'm going to be able to do this. Then you got to go all the way back down here and start fresh. Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Recommendation, start here. Slowly build up. But then again, it's like, Micah, how do I know what to do? Well, you know what? Most people don't. That's why there are coaches. That's why there are trainers in the world. We are blessed to go through schooling to be able to offer this knowledge to people like you who need that additional push and support. So don't be scared. Search and shop around for the right person that works best for you, who's motivating, who knows their stuff, who's willing to push you above and beyond, but not start you out at level 100, because guess what? You get to build and develop into that. Super clear, super motivational. Understand where you want to be at, understand where you are, and then allow for yourself to be willing to develop into that slowly. If you're looking to lose a ton of weight, remember, how long did it take you to get to the weight you're at right now? I tell people, give yourself at least that much, if not half that amount of time, to break that weight down. Sounds like a lot. Mike, it took me 5 years to put on 20 pounds. Okay, well, I'm not saying, hey, I'm not saying 20 pounds because I've seen a lot of people. It's more of a I've gained 50, 60 pounds over the last 5 or 6 years. Okay. So what was the mindset? What was the mood? What was the things that have gotten you to gaining that much weight? Okay. Is it been bad eating? Has it been stress? Has it been a breakup? Has it been a bad relationship? Has it been lack of drive, lack of focus? Really get super clear with yourself. Those are all also in level 1 to level 10. Those are all developmental. Those are all super developmental mindsets to reaching your goal, whatever that goal is. I could tell you right now, I was really super skinny. I had no muscle on my body. I was strong for my size. I had no muscle on my body. And I have gone through a large level of fluctuation in my weight. And then I got really super clear this last 1.5 to 2 years of what it is that I wanted to do. I'm already an athlete, but what did I want to do? I wanted to have a strong core because I've had a terrible back my entire life. I wanted to be able to build and develop my left leg because I blew my knee out when I was younger because I started at 100 trying to lift really freaking heavy and I hurt myself. I hurt my shoulder. Same as that thing. I was military pressing 215, really like just killing it, crushing it behind the head, just murdering that weight. Threw my shoulder out. 31 years old. I took almost 12 years, not 12 years. Yeah, about 12 years. And I pretty much stayed right around the same. Same weight, same strength, same everything, right? Last 2 years, boom, skyrocketed. Stronger, faster, more agile, more flexible. Like all these other things have developed because I got really clear. I went through the healing process that I needed. I accepted where I was at. I accepted my limitations and said, okay, here's a limitation, but I'm going to push past it just a little bit. Not, here's a limitation, screw it. I'm just going to do this instead. No. It doesn't work like that. Build, develop, structure, small baby steps up to where it is that you want to go. Maybe you want to be a power lifter one day. Maybe you want to do CrossFit. Maybe it is you want to do a bodybuilding show. Maybe you just want to lose that unhealthy weight you've been holding on to for 15, 20, 30 years. And you just don't know how to do it. Start from the beginning. Take one thing out of your day and make the change. Take a whole day to change it, right? Be focused on it. Then take the next day and maybe add one more thing on top of what you're doing. See if that makes any difference. Keep doing that incrementally, little bit by little bit, but don't change all the gears all at once because your body will absolutely freak out. It will not know what to do. It will shut down. It will be resistant. It will tell you no all the time. Our bodies are very complex systems. Trust somebody who knows what they're doing. That's why I say shop around. Trust somebody who knows how to connect and interact with your body and then show you how to connect and interact with your body. This has been Brain Trainer, episode 2. Have a great day, guys. Hope this has been informational and helpful for you. Take care.